This is a BMW E60 instrument cluster, speedo, and basically what I'm doing today is I'm removing the face in kilometers per hour and the RPM gauge, because I have a car that has a miles per hour speedo, but I don't want to reprogram the kilometers per hour because reading about it seems to be very difficult. So I'm taking the faces from this one and I'm moving them over to the other cluster, so basically converting it to kilometers per hour. This video will show you how to disassemble the cluster. Now what you do with it, there are a lot of people that can, I've seen online, that can remove the LED lighting and change the color of that, and so on and so forth. So what you need is a Torx 10 bit, and we'll go around trying to open the bolts. They're on there tight. Take your time with them. They should come off. So that should be 4 bolts up. This one already opened up a little here. We'll do the same one here. There we go. And then at the bottom of the cluster, so you see I'm tearing this as I'm removing it. So these are the faces. Now you can further disassemble. These are just an example of the LED lights. I don't know if it can focus here and here. That's the reset button. That's the LCD screen. Some people have trouble with these. Going to go ahead and hold this up away from the plastic surround slowly, carefully. I don't know how to remove it, so what you see is it's my first attempt. Get anything there. Seems to be something that's causing it to stick. I'll fast forward this bit till I get to the cause of why it's sticky or why it's stuck in this position. Seems like it's the just to describe what I'm doing. At least this is how it looks like to me. It seems like the plug where the cluster attaches to the car wiring seems to have 4 tabs that are forcing it that are basically clipping the connector to the plastic housing that I'm trying to remove. So I'm jamming a piece of a bit from the screwdriver set. I don't know if you can hear it. And what I was trying to remove are these here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The rest are clips and attachments. I'm interested in this, so if you are as well, I'm going to try to get a pry tool just to remove these. And we want to keep the face protected, so we'll put in a protective shield here, a piece of plastic, and then we might use a knife or a fork to remove that. Alright, so just want to show you how I do the removal of the needles. So basically, well, this one seems to be a little bit tighter, because here it would just go under the needle assembly, and then I just put in a knife and then I pry upward, and that's what the needle looks like. I did remove the small one too. I'll try to remove these ones on video, but it seems like it's a little too tight for my taste. Yeah, that's too tight. It needs a prying surface. So if I can, oh, there you go. That worked. Then I can get the knife in there and just simply pry. You got to be careful. You could break them easily. There you go. This is my first attempt to remove it, and you saw my attempt with this one. Did not work, so we need to get the knife really close, and then it would just come off. It's not broken. And that's what the cluster looks like. Now, I thought there would be some sort of a stop or an alignment tab for it to sit only one way, but There is none, they're completely circular. Alright, let me try to figure out how to open the back, and we'll come right back. Alright, so for the back to come off, there are two clips that are here. One and two, and then you just have to be careful pulling it up. As I would recommend probably removing the tabs here. So to remove this, you simply pull on the black plastic piece, and then you pull out the ribbon, and this one should be free now. Yes, it is. That's what it looks like. So bunch of LEDs. These are the gauge drivers. That's the screen, and so the screen is removable as well. I can see that here. We'll figure out how to remove it in a bit, but I believe, based on the rest of the disassembly so far, it seems like just these 4 clips. And the screen is off. So if you want to access be careful, it has a pin, 2 pins actually. So one that goes here, one that goes there, and these pins would be part of the plastic piece. So one here, one here. So be careful with them. But this is the screen, it's on the side. This is on the side as well. You have access to all of, at least the majority of the LEDs as far as I can see. And then these are double color LEDs, so that's the upper screen, I believe. Now for this one, if I remember correctly, I need to twist to unlock. Let me try to figure out one side and then I'll come back. Alright, so I finally figured it out. You basically take small needle nose pliers, and then you twist this one. If this side is facing up, then you turn clockwise and it unlocks, and then you just simply push, line it up to get out, and there you have it. That's one. Now another comment, this panel was easily removed from here. It's just 4 tabs, and I just pulled them lightly, and that exposes some LEDs as well. Then you have a reflective in the back, another layer, not sure about that. Okay, the other panel that needs to be removed is this one here, because the US version has the check engine light as service engine soon, I believe. And the Canadian side has, or European probably, has the logo of an engine. and other warnings that are slightly different. Tire pressure, I think, is the same. Parking is different. So I'll remove that and transport it to the other one. Let's do this one live. So you put in these needle nose span pliers, and then you just twist clockwise. And this one is off. Now this one rotates because it has the that's the cruise control button, light up and down, and you have an actuator for it here, and you have a gear here. Okay, and you have some LEDs here as well. Now, to remove this piece, you need to take both of these out. Interesting. And there you have it. That's a complete disassembly of the cages. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you next time.